They say money makes the world go round. But what if the stars decide whether your wallet spins with it or spins against you? Some signs attract wealth without even trying. Others, they spend it faster than it arrives. The secret isn't in your paycheck, it's in your patterns. Your zodiac sign reveals why money comes easy or why it slips through your fingers. Every sign has a superpower that makes them rich, and every sign has a weakness that keeps them broke. For some, wealth is built on discipline. For others, fortune rises on charm, risk, or pure luck. The truth is, the cosmos doesn't just shape your personality, it shapes the way you earn, spend, and hold on to abundance. So let's journey sign by sign to uncover what makes you rich or what keeps you broke. Aries, the risk-taker's fortune. Aries is born with fire in their veins, and money is just another battlefield. They chase opportunities like a warrior charging into battle, head first, no hesitation. When others are scared to take risks, Aries is already signing the deal. This boldness is their greatest weapon. It can make them rich overnight. But fortune doesn't always favor the fearless. One reckless move, one impulsive decision, and it all comes crashing down. Aries hates waiting. They want results now, and that impatience can drain their wallet fast. Still, the same fire that burns their savings can also light their empire. They're the kind of person who loses money on Monday and by Friday finds a way to triple it back. For Aries, wealth comes not from playing safe, but from daring when others doubt. Their risk-taking is both their crown and their curse. So the question is, will Aries use their fire to forge gold or to burn it all away? Taurus, the comfort collector. Taurus loves the finer things, silk sheets, gourmet meals, the kind of life you can feel in your hands. They see money as a way to build comfort, stability, and beauty around them. Slow and steady, Taurus knows how to stack wealth brick by brick. They don't rush, they don't gamble, they let time do the heavy lifting. This patience makes them one of the Zodiac's true wealth builders. But luxury has a price, and Taurus can't resist indulging. A shopping spree here, a fancy dinner there, and suddenly the budget is gone. They may save for months only to splurge in a single night. Security matters deeply to them, yet their love for pleasure often tests that security. Taurus works hard, but sometimes they work just as hard at spending. They're rich when discipline wins, broke when temptation whispers. And the truth is, for Taurus, money isn't just about survival, it's about enjoying every moment of being alive. So the question remains, will Taurus build their castle or spend it all decorating the walls? The hustler of 1,000 ideas. Gemini has a mind that never sleeps, and neither does their wallet. They're always cooking up a new hustle, a new side gig, a new way to flip cash. One day it's crypto, the next it's freelancing, then suddenly they're selling something no one even knew they needed. With their silver tongue, they can talk their way into opportunities others only dream of. Wealth comes to Gemini through connections, conversations, and quick thinking. But here's the catch. Their focus is as scattered as their ideas. They'll start 10 money-making projects and finish maybe 2. The result? Genius potential, but half-finished plans that leak money like a cracked jar. Gemini's curiosity is their greatest gift, but also their greatest trap. They can make millions if they learn to commit, but lose it all chasing the next shiny thing. They're rich when they lock in on one idea, broke when they try to juggle them all. Because for Gemini, money is less about numbers and more about the thrill of possibility. The question is, will their 1,000 ideas finally add up or scatter to the wind? Cancer, the family banker. Cancer doesn't just see money, they see protection, comfort, and security for the ones they love. They're the Zodiac's natural providers, the ones who build homes that feel like castles. For Cancer, wealth isn't about luxury, it's about safety. They invest in family businesses, cozy homes, and anything that strengthens their emotional roots. This makes them surprisingly strong at building long-term wealth. But here's where things get tricky. Cancer's heart often spends faster than their head. They'll drain their savings to help a loved one, buy gifts just to see a smile, or pay for everyone's dinner when they can barely afford their own. Their generosity is beautiful, but it can turn their bank account into an empty shell. When disciplined, Cancer creates generational wealth. When emotional, they lose track of boundaries and slip into financial struggle. They're rich when they protect wisely, broke when they give without limits. To Cancer, money isn't just numbers, it's love in physical form. And the real question is, will they learn to guard their treasure chest or give it all away? The royal spender. Leo doesn't just want money, they want the crown, the throne, and the spotlight that comes with it. They attract wealth the way flames attract moths, through sheer charisma and presence. People naturally trust them, follow them, and often invest in them. For Leo, money is proof of their power, their creativity, their shine. They can build wealth through leadership, entertainment, or any stage where their light can glow. But here's the twist. Leo also loves to look rich, even before they are. They'll throw parties, buy the finest clothes, and make sure their lifestyle matches their inner royalty. Generosity is part of their nature. They love spoiling friends, family, and even strangers. Yet too much generosity becomes recklessness, and suddenly the crown is heavy, but the treasury is empty. When focused, Leo builds empires that last. When distracted by appearances, they spend it all living like royalty before the kingdom arrives. They're rich when they let their ambition lead, broke when their pride demands too much. Because for Leo, wealth is never just about money. It's about legacy, glory, and the story they leave behind. Virgo, the analyst's treasure. Virgo treats money the same way they treat everything else, with precision, order, and strategy. They don't chase get-rich-quick schemes. They build slow, steady, lasting wealth. For Virgo, every dollar has a purpose. Every investment is calculated. Every risk measured twice. This practical mindset makes them masters at turning small savings into big results. They often find wealth in service, health, teaching, organization, anything that brings order to chaos. But here's the shadow. Virgo can overthink themselves right out of fortune. They'll spend so much time planning that they miss the perfect moment to act. Opportunities slip away while Virgo is still double-checking the details. And when fear of failure takes over, their money sits frozen instead of growing. Yet, when they balance caution with courage, Virgo builds financial security that lasts a lifetime. They're rich when they trust their skills, broke when doubt ties their hands. To Virgo, money isn't about luxury. It's about safety, structure, and the satisfaction of getting it right. And the real question is, will their careful nature become their strength or their downfall? The charm investor. Libra doesn't just make money, they attract it, like beauty draws eyes in a crowded room. With natural charm and diplomacy, they turn connections into opportunities. They're the sign that thrives in partnerships, business deals, and collaborations. For Libra, wealth often comes not from going solo, but from joining forces with the right people. They see money as a tool for balance, beauty, and harmony in their lives. Luxury isn't a want for Libra, it feels like a need. But here lies the danger. Libra can spend too much trying to keep everything elegant, polished, and picture perfect. They'll buy clothes they don't need, dinners they can't afford, just to maintain an image. Their generosity is endless, but sometimes their wallet can't keep up with their heart. When smart, Libra invests in relationships that multiply wealth. When careless, they lose it all keeping up appearances. They're rich when they focus on partnership and strategy, broke when vanity tips the scale. For Libra, money isn't just currency, it's a reflection of beauty, balance, and the life they want others to see. The Power Alchemist. Scorpio doesn't just want money, they want power, control, and the transformation it brings. They're the sign that can take ashes and turn them into treasure. Scorpio thrives in business, strategy, and situations where others would give up. They see opportunities in crisis, and that's where their fortune is often born. With laser focus, they can accumulate wealth that others only dream about. But here's the secret: Scorpio rarely shows their hand. They'll hide their money, their plans, their next move, all behind closed doors. This secrecy protects them, but it can also isolate them. And when obsession creeps in, they risk losing sight of balance, pouring everything into one gamble. They're rich when they use their intensity to transform wisely. They're broke when obsession and secrecy trap them in financial darkness. For Scorpio, money isn't just wealth, it's power, it's transformation, it's survival. And the question remains, will they master the alchemy of fortune or be consumed by it? The Sagittarius, the fortune wanderer. Sagittarius doesn't just chase money, they chase freedom, adventure, and the thrill of possibility. They see wealth as a passport, not a bank account. Travel, new experiences, big risks, this is how they stumble into fortune. They're the kind of sign that invests in a wild idea and somehow makes it work. With boldness and vision, Sagittarius can strike gold in international ventures, teaching, or philosophy. But here's the challenge: they believe luck is endless. They'll risk it all on a gamble, convinced the universe has their back. And when the universe says, "not this time," their wallet feels the blow. Sagittarius is rich when their optimism fuels action and growth. They're broke when that same optimism blinds them to reality. They thrive when they dream big, but stumble when they forget to plan. For Sagittarius, money is never the goal. It's just the fuel for the next journey. And the real question is, will they wander into fortune or wander away from it? The Empire Builder. Capricorn, the empire builder doesn't just want success, they want the mountain, the crown, and the legacy carved into stone. They're the Zodiac's natural builders, climbing step by step, brick by brick. For Capricorn, money isn't luck, it's discipline, strategy, and patience. They're the ones who save when others spend, who plan when others play. This slow climb makes them one of the most reliable wealth creators of the Zodiac. But here's the weight of the crown: Capricorn can become too rigid. They may cling to old rules, old systems, or play it so safe that golden opportunities slip away. Sometimes they sacrifice joy in the name of ambition, and wealth without joy feels empty. They're rich when they balance discipline with adaptability. They're broke when stubbornness closes the door on change. For Capricorn, money isn't just comfort, it's proof of their strength and endurance. They dream not of riches that vanish, but empires that last for generations. And the true question is, will they rule their mountain or get trapped beneath its weight? Aquarius, the rebel millionaire. Aquarius doesn't follow the rules of money. They rewrite them. They're the innovators, the visionaries, the ones who see the future before the rest of us catch up. Wealth comes to Aquarius through ideas ahead of their time: tech, inventions, revolutions. They're the sign that can turn a wild dream into the next big trend. But here's the paradox: they care less about money and more about freedom. They'll give it away, share it, invest in causes bigger than themselves. This makes them magnetic leaders, but sometimes careless spenders. They might fund a bold idea without thinking of the risks and watch their fortune vanish overnight. Aquarius is rich when they ground their brilliance in structure. They're broke when rebellion overshadows responsibility. For Aquarius, wealth isn't status, it's a tool to change the world. And the question is, will they use their genius to build a new future or blow it all trying to save it? Pisces, the dreamer's gold. Pisces doesn't just dream about life, they dream about abundance too. They see money not as numbers, but as energy flowing in and out like tides. With creativity, art, and compassion, Pisces can manifest wealth in magical ways. They're the musicians, the visionaries, the healers who turn imagination into gold. But here's the danger. Pisces can get lost in illusions. They may believe money will always just appear without a plan to hold it. Trusting the wrong people, chasing fantasies, or avoiding reality can drain their fortune. They're generous to a fault, giving without limits until their own pockets run dry. When focused, Pisces attracts abundance like a magnet. When distracted, they drift into financial chaos. For Pisces, money isn't power, it's a dream, a feeling, a fleeting sparkle. And the real question is, will they anchor their dreams into reality or let their gold wash away with the tide? So now you've seen it. 12 signs, 12 money stories. The hustler, the builder, the dreamer, the spender. Each one blessed with a gift that can create wealth. And each one cursed with a flaw that can destroy it. But here's the truth the stars won't tell you. Fortune isn't destiny. It's choice. The stars give the map, but your hands hold the compass. You decide if the gift becomes your empire, or if the curse writes your downfall. Will you climb mountains like Capricorn or chase sparks like Aries? Will you hold steady like Taurus or drift like Pisces? Your sign may guide you, but it never defines you. The power of wealth, of success, of abundance rests with you. So tell me, will your story end rich? Or will it end broke? We're all threads in the same cosmic cloth. If this spoke to your sign, it means you're already part of the pattern. Join our circle, subscribe, and let's keep weaving the stars together. The loom is always waiting for you.